What's up, guys? We're gonna BroBeatzTV. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make some non-melodic trap beats using odd drums. Let's hop right into it. My BPM is 145. You can use literally any BPM for this. So we're gonna grab in the scale just so we can kind of see what's going on. I'm gonna do a minor. I don't know. Let's just do an F sharp. That'll be fine. It doesn't really matter the scale too much. It's just a guide so you can see what's going on. So for the sounds, this is just a back sound I have. But for this, you can use literally anything, a sample, like literally anything. You just want it to, you don't want it to be melodic. You don't want it to sound like it's singing pretty much, right? You want it to be have a lot of tension and stuff, right? So I picked this little lead. I thought this would be perfect for it. And then we're just gonna kind of probably layer this, right? Okay. So this is the sound I have. Any sounds I'm using will be linked in the description, of course. So let's go in here. And again, we just want to use these little half steps here, okay? This is going to give us the most tension. This is all we're going to use. So I'm going to shift D, and then we're going to zoom in and just kind of play around with some of these notes. I like playing around with the octaves. So let's do, I don't know, maybe pull these over. Kind of play around with the rhythm. And I'm gonna just take this and flip it. Oops. Just want to play around on those areas where the 808 would hit. So if you look at what I'm doing right here, right? If the 808 plays, the 808 would hit right here and right here. So that is why I'm adding these little, I guess, short notes here to land on here. So it goes into this note. That way we have bounce later. So that's a little tip that you can use if you're not really sure how to go about this. Just land on those 808 spots. So that would be like right here, just for anyone who doesn't know. So these are the 808 spots for bounce. And you could just kind of land stuff there if you want, right? Right, you see it has more rhythm now, but yeah, we want to keep it like this. And I think this is pretty much done. I'll be honest. I don't want this to be too melodic because the more notes you add, it's going to start to sound super melodic. As you can see, right? So we just want to keep it pretty stale. So I'm going to just do something like that. Right, I think that's good. Let me make this larger so you can see what's going on here. And I think that's good, right? For what we're trying to do, that's good. And we'll just repeat it, right? Again, very simple type beats. You don't want to do too much. You just want it to be very stale. So yeah, we're going to use that. And then I'll just copy this here. And let's see, maybe. Oh, wait, this is the wrong one. Let's do this one. Right, we just want some weird sounds in there, right? That's why I kind of added this. But yeah, that's the melody. Now what we'll do, I think we just add the effects for the melody now. So I'll go ahead and do that and show you what I did. Now we're gonna go ahead and hop into the effects. So this one I went real simple. So it looks like a lot, but it's really not. So we just have this chorus, and this is just the default, just the chorus. You can throw that on. You could change settings if you want. Here, if you really want to screenshot it, you can. Okay. And then we have this EQ, and this is just to kind of contain it, just so like the 808 and drums can shine a little bit more. Okay. And then let's see, Portal. So Portal, this is just the preset I have in Bermuda. So this is pressure, and this changed it a lot. It just gave it a nice rhythm. You can use halftime, triplets, whatever you want to use on that. But there's that, and I just added a little distortion, just a simple distortion, just to kind of let it pop a bit. So this is before and then after. And that's pretty much all it is. Just adding some momentum to it or movement, whatever. But yeah, that's the effects. Let's go ahead and do, I guess, honestly, for this type of beat, I think we start with the drums so we can place the 808 in last. Lastly, we're going to go ahead and throw in our drums for the 808. So I'm going to start this one simple, but you can go as advanced as you want, but I'm going to kind of give you a nice template. So we're just gonna use this can be our hi-hat. This can be like our clap, right? So with this style, you kind of want to use like odd drums, like weird sounds. They can be like glitches. It could literally be anything that you want. I just chose these just because they're just, you know, I just wanted to use the Foley, but I think I'm gonna go with something simple for this first one. And we just want to get something down. I think we do this one on 64, I believe, to make it loop perfectly. And then I'm gonna just pull these up just so we don't have to do it later. And let's just put these basic drums in. Okay, I like that. I think that's fine. Before we go ahead and put our hi-hats in. So for the hi-hats, I'm gonna just do a basic pattern first, just so we have something to work with. Okay, and then we could just kind of mess around here. So I don't know, you could just kind of use your ear where you want to put it, but you want a lot of chops that look like this, kind of like stuff like this. I'll just make it simple, but if you want to go more advanced with it, you can. Like, you can really chop these up, right? You can play around with it, but you know, I don't typically like stuff like that, but you know, if you want to do that, you can. But I'm gonna just kind of go with the basic little pattern just so it's easy for everybody. I think we do like a 3 and then we just go down. So I'm gonna go down like this. Oops. And then I'm gonna turn these up a bit just so they like come out. Right, now we got like an interesting pattern, and that's kind of the goal you want with your hi-hats on this style. You kind of want the hi-hats to really shine. I'm gonna do a 1/6, and I'm going to Shift D to put it here, and we could just do like a little dip. Let's see. Okay, I like that. It just sounds finished. Copy it over, and if you want to, you can add other, you know, variation. But again, we don't gotta overdo it. Extend this a bit. Pull these over, and I'm gonna just take this, and you can kind of just swoop it, and then it'll just repeat, right? So we'll just let that repeat bar. And this is our drums. Of course, you can edit it and do more, but like I said, it's just like a template you can follow to kind of, or at least a simple one that you can follow to make your own patterns. Okay, so lastly, we're gonna go ahead and take care of the 808, and then we'll be done. Lastly, we're gonna go ahead and do our 808 finally. So let's just go in here, and again, this is very simple, so you don't need to like worry about chords and stuff. You can literally just use like the root for this. You just use it throughout the whole entire song. So let's see. Let's change this to 1/2 just so it looks a little bit better. And then you just want to play around with the rhythms. Like, you don't need to like overdo it, but you can just play around. And then I kind of like messing around with the slides a bit. Pull it up. Let's copy it over, and then we can, of course, adjust it. You don't want to do the same exact pattern every single time, but I kind of like it stopping like right before this little part here. just to kind of give it a break, and it adds a little bit of bounce to it. So I'm gonna add that there. I think honestly on this end we can just let this play out, because this can get annoying, especially when you have an 808 with like a lot of distortion. It can kind of get annoying fast, so I want to kind of minimize that. Let's copy it over, and I think I'm gonna actually steal this rhythm. Well, now let's just keep it the exact same. Let's just do this, but we can just add one in there. And I'm gonna pull this up. Let's do like, because I don't want it to be the exact, like literally the exact same note the entire time. I want it to change slightly, so I'm gonna just use something like this, right? So let's just see, and this is just a fifth, as you can see. Oh, it's not playing, it's just a fifth, so that's why I use a C sharp. Let's play it. Just do it. I want this to stop a little bit, and I'm kind of, let me see, maybe we can stop it here. Okay, I think that's good enough for this. I'll just play it one time through. I know we've been listening to it already. These are pretty simple beats, so I don't really have like any crazy mix and stuff on this, but just something like this, boosting the lows. I can guess I could tweak it a little bit, but all right, that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.